Hey everybody, it's Opa Dave. It's Wednesday, and today we're going to do a basic model of this display. This display will be used in a bigger project. This is a 4x20 I2C display. I'm working on a project that will include this in it, and for the moment all I wish to do is just create this rough model with all the geometries that I'm going to need for mounting and for clearance on the back side, showing that there are pins here that we'll be plugging into. But this is for a prototype rack mount switching unit that I'm working on. So we got SolidWorks running, and as a matter of fact, let's just take a quick look at the design that we're working on. But here it is. We have the rack mount. We have some relays in it. We got a power supply. It just dawned on me this power supply will have to change, or I will have to what am I thinking here? Buy a DC to DC converter that will take the output of this and give me 5 volts out, so that it'll run my my control board. Yes, I am using I'm actually using a Mega with this, and here is the board. I created that that layout right there, and I may make it available for other people to use also. But this is going to be coupled with this and a rotary encoder. The rotary encoder is not, I have not created the model for it, and it's not mounted on the front panel. But we're going to use a rotary encoder with push button to count clicks and to count, or also to use as an input or a select button. I have the Mega already drawn up. I don't know why it's not in the model at the moment, but it'll eventually get there. We have this right here. Now we're working on this, and let's get busy. Excuse me. All right, so our working plane will be the board itself. So I will build everything off of the front side and the thickness of this board, and of course where the mounting holes are at. This will just be a part for right now. I don't need the separate component. I'm not designing, I'm not building, I'm just buying this, so it is what it is. And so let's get on our front plane, and let's go ahead and create us a printed circuit board, and let's get some measurements on it. Let's also real quick, let's switch to millimeters. Let's get back into editing. All right, so our board is 98.25. Oh, it said that it took it, but it didn't. Interesting. So 98.25 by what? 60.25. Alright, let's go ahead and put our mounting holes. We'll just drop some in here. We'll get them somewhat symmetrical to each other so that when we put in our geometry that's going to help position this, it will be based off of the center origin. So let's get that. Make these all equal. I probably think this is probably about 3.5 millimeter holes. 3.45. All right. Let's get that back on there. Get us a good solid measurement. Actually, we're going to say that's 3.4. Now let's get our hole-to-hole centers. 93 even. All right, let's get in here and do what we're going to do. Get this. All right, let's get that. And let's turn that to construction. Now let's put our pieces. Come on. Let's come up here. 93. And across here is 55. Okay. Oops. Our holes are set. Now let's get our board thickness, 1.6. Now let's draw the outside of the can of the metal part of the front. And it is 39.85-ish, 39.825. And it looks to be the same width as the board, but 98.25. No, am I not on? 97.4, we'll call it that. Not that it matters. Like I said, we're not building this part, we're just using this part. 97.4. Let's get our height. We are at 9.9. Ah, 9.9. And then we'll do a cutout for the display portion. And we may even throw a couple of characters just to indicate that it's a that it is a 20 by 4. All right, we have 25.8. $25.825, and the width is 75.9. 75.9, and it does have a radius in the corner, so we'll go ahead and add that, and we'll say 0.5. Let's start off with that. Actually, that looks, yeah, that could be that. That's, like I said, it doesn't matter. I might have to take a break here in a second and get me, let's change that to 1. Yeah, that looks better. The reality of it. Features, let's cut. And 0.5. Oops. Okay. All right, we'll do that later. All right. Oh, wait. We do have, not that it really matters, but we'll do it anyways just because. There we go. Man, that took a second to come up. Oh. Okay, there's a few more features on the front of this, but I don't really care. Of course, there's a lot of features on the back, and we'll do what we'll take care of the major items. All right, let's come over here and let's draw. Our header. $40.50. Wow, how interesting did I get that close? 8.8. And it stands how tall? 3. All right. Now let's put our board on it. Now we're going to draw on this surface. Get us a rough size. 18.9. By 41.6. From the end of that to there, we have 8. I gotta really figure out what's up with this trackball, why it is so sluggish. One point two. Yeah, that's about right. And this one here again is 1.6, 1. All right, here we have our rough display. So we could actually now save this, and we'll come back and clean it up at a different time. So let's do save, and the part number is, I have to get some glasses out to see it. It is X00. Oh, let's put our caps on. 14 JD KRH. All right, let's put our information in. We call this a display. Let's put this off my lap before I drop it. Display I2C TWI Actually, let's go back here. What type of display is it? LCD. Oops. LCD. And this is a 20 by 4. And we will save this to, let's create a directory, folder, who makes this, Sunfounder. Oops. I bought this off of Amazon. I think it was the whole $12. I'm hoping that it works okay. Okay, why did the description disappear? Okay, let's try this again. LCD I2C TWI 20 times 4 and hit OK. Okay, now we have us a module that we can work with. So if we were to switch over to here, and let's do an insert component, existing part. Let's grab our display that we just did. We're going to have to change the shadowing. I do not like that. There we go, that's off. Oops. Let's do a rotate. Alright, let's take this part and hide it, because right now all it is just in our way. Now we have a couple of options on mounting this. We will be putting a gasket on the face between here and here. And I have a supplier. Actually, I have two suppliers that can make me gaskets. So I'm okay with that. We'll design that up here in a moment. Let's put that as parallel and hit OK. Apparently we got to hit OK over here. Alright, so we definitely don't want it so close to, let's take this, come on, let's take this and let's make it see-through. Alright, so let's look square, add it from the front. Alright, because we took the time to make sure that we created this with planes through the center. If I click on, where is, no, it's not that what I want. Alright, where's the front panel at? Let's find out what the name is. Okay. So is there one called front? There it is. Let's turn that back on. And let's open it up just to verify. We could have just, no, we don't. Top is through the center, right is through the center. So good, we have something we can work with. We can align it across the center, which is what we're going to do. So we grab this, open this, get our top, get our display, and let's line that. Okay, now we know we're centered. Now the question is where do we wish to place it? Definitely don't want it right on top of the switch. So, I mean, right where we got it actually looks pretty decent. I don't think I want it in the center. I may put it a little bit closer to the side here. All right. What does 50 look like now? That's right on top of it. 75. 75 maybe. Not really sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But that's where we're going to stop for today. We've created a working model. We got a few more things to do to it. Actually, let's do it to it so we can talk about it. Let's open this back up. It should already have been open. All right. Let's say we're going to do a cutout for this. And obviously we're going to base it off of this face. So we're going to sketch on this face. But we're going to grab these edges. And these are our working edges. The company that is going to make the faceplate for me does all this by laser. So their accuracy is really, I mean, seriously good. Oh, I did this wrong. I should have clicked on here to draw on that face. Now let's do it this way. Let's take that and do an offset of that. We only want 1 millimeter, and let's start off with a reverse on that, or maybe how about a 0.5 millimeter. That way it still gives us a little bit of a fillet on the inside here. And that'll be our cutout for the display. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. And we have our points for where our holes are going to be. So if we put these things in, we have just saved ourselves drawing time for the future when it comes to creating the pattern and mounting features that'll be for this right here. So all right, let's save this, and thanks a lot. It's Open Dave. We'll catch you next time. You'll see more of this very soon. I am continuously going to be putting content together and we'll do the piece parts first, and then we'll do the full assembly of everything. Like I said, I got to change the power supply out or get a DC to DC module because I forgot I need 2 voltages. So, thanks, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.